All right, Wayne on la route with the great Bill O'Reilly. We do it on Mondays and Wednesdays. We also have Bill's Talking Points right here on Tuesdays on my show, and it's a great honor to have him on. You can always find Bill's opinions and his wisdom at BillO'Reilly.com, and I recommend you go there every day for the latest news and opinions. I do. And so without further ado, Bill O'Reilly, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Wayne.
I wanted to start with some news that was out this morning and also over the weekend. Two different things. Number one, over the weekend, I heard that food stamp use is down by 6.2 million Americans, which is saving the American taxpayer billions of dollars, thanks to President Trump, number one. And number two, that we heard this morning that border apprehensions are down by about 60% last month, the month of August, because of the deal Trump forced on Mexico. Seems to me like Trump's winning and he's doing a great job, but we're not going to hear that in the media tonight. Your thoughts?
No, you won't hear any positive stories on Donald Trump from the network news or the two cable outfits that hate him. I think the migrant story is seasonal, but I do believe that the Mexican government fears economic reprisal, so is helping out more, making it more difficult for migrants to even approach the border. So the combination that it's so hot and that the Mexican government isn't just letting everybody through, that's why you saw the substantial drop. As far as food stamps is concerned, there's an eligibility deal, and obviously you have record low unemployment for African Americans and Hispanic Americans. They comprise a hefty part of the food stamp distribution. So that's why that happened. So more people are working, so don't get food stamps if they're earning a certain amount of money, which is the way it should be.
All right, and Trump sent out a tweet today that says, and I quote, CNN is bad for America. What's your response to that? And is there anyone decent hosting on CNN? Who's your favorite host? Who still has any credibility left?
Maybe Smirkanish, Michael Smirkanish. I got to tell you, I don't really watch it much. It used to be they had breaking news coverage that was, decent because they have a lot of people all over the world. But I don't really learn anything watching CNN. I have to say I don't learn much from the others either. And if I'm going to sit there and watch a news program, I want to learn a little bit, right? I don't learn anything.
Right.
I watched an interview.
Well, are they bad for America?
Are they bad for America? I think they're boring for America. I saw what's his name this morning on Anthony, who's bad mouthing Trump now all over the place.
Scaramucci.
Yeah,
Scaramucci.
So he's on there, and I was just cruising around, and I see him, and I stopped. And he's being interviewed by the woman in the morning over at CNN, and I'm listening to them, and I'm going, all right, we get it. Anthony doesn't like Donald Trump. Why else is he there? Why is this happening?
That's it.
And there was no reason for it. There's no reason for the interview. Yeah.
Right. I feel bad for Anthony. He's a friend of mine, but it's like being Benedict Arnold. This side now hates you, and the left loves you for 5 minutes, but in the end, they don't trust you when you tattle on someone else and rat on someone else, and they don't like his original politics. They know he's faking it to get a TV show with CNN. So in my opinion, they'll turn on him soon, and they'll drop him like yesterday's news. You don't win with anybody. Now you're hated by both sides. I think Scaramucci has screwed himself. I really do think it's a terrible decision, but let's move on to some of the opposition for President Trump. We've got former South Carolina Governor Mark Sanford running now. Here's a guy that's talking about Trump's morals. And, of course, he left his job as governor without telling anybody to go on that trail in South America to take a hike with his girlfriend. I mean, does he have any moral standing? And how far will he go in the Republican primary?
Wayne, I got to tell you, man, I'm just not locked in on Mark Stanford or the other two, Weld and the other guy.
Yeah.
And I don't know why President Trump would elevate them. Why would he even mention them? When I was at Fox, my ratings were so high. I mean, we would quadruple the people opposite us have 4 times as many viewers at 8 o'clock. I would never mention them no matter what they said. I mean, they could call me any name in the book. Why would I want to mention them? That just brings attention to them, right? Makes them more powerful.
I agree.
So you got 3 guys running against Trump. They're not even going to get on the ballots, I don't think, in the primaries.
In most
They're not
states,
even going to be on the ballots. Right. So what? So what? They want to get attention. They want their lecture fees to go up or whatever it may be. Fine. But I don't really think it's an important enough story to even cover, I have to tell you.
All right, we only have about a minute left, but here's an important enough story that we do have to cover, and that's the Taliban. President Trump had arranged a secret meeting, I guess, with the Taliban, and suddenly he's called it off because Taliban had a terrorist attack over the weekend that killed innocent people, and the question is, should he have ever arranged it in the first place? And is the media right? He shouldn't have arranged it. Should he have had a consultation with his national security team?
Yeah, I love these far lefties who don't want any kind of military confrontation ever. And now they're complaining that the president may want to try to end the war in Afghanistan. I mean, that's really good. Look, when you read, you already read it, but 2 weeks from tomorrow, the United States of Trump comes out. And you will understand why he talks to North Korea, why he would talk to the Taliban, all right? He's all about deal making. And if he thinks he can get a deal, he'll talk to the devil. Taliban may be the devil, all right? Now, I understand people not wanting to talk with terrorists or whatever, but that's not Donald Trump. He's a deal maker. He sees an opening. He thinks he might be able to get it. He's going to talk to him. I don't have any problem with that.
I agree with you. I just think it's funny that liberals would complain about it when all they ever do is make peace with terrorists. What do you call the Iran Treaty? What do you call the Iran Treaty? That's what it was, peace with terrorists. Very funny. All right, Bill, we got to run. Bill O'Reilly, the new book coming out, The United States of Trump. And first of all, thank you for sending a copy to me in advance. I started it on my airplane trip the other day, and it is a fabulous look at Donald Trump. I really appreciate it. Great read. Go to Amazon.com and get The United States of Trump by Bill O'Reilly. The guy sold millions and millions, got zillions of books. You want a copy of this one. Bill, thanks for sending me an advance copy.
Okay, Wayne. See you soon.
You just watched Newsmax TV, America's fastest-growing news channel, now in 65 million homes. Get Newsmax TV on all the major cable systems or go to NewsmaxTV.com and click on the Find Newsmax tab to locate us. Remember, Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.